a really interesting topic, one that's on the mind of many brands that are looking to get their products into stores, and that is what makes a great pitch. So a great pitch actually gets the retailer to take action. And what's that action that we're all looking for? That is to reply back to you with a positive response. Usually it's, hey, I want to know more. Or let's go on ahead and bring your product into stores, right? That would be so exciting. But if you're pitching stores on your own and you're not getting that response that you're looking for, what is missing from your pitch? Now, before we dive into today's content, I'd like to introduce myself. You're wondering, who is this girl that's telling me what essentially a great pitch is? Well, my name is Mia Bell, and I'm a selling to retail mentor at Inspired Beauty Wholesale. I help driven beauty and wellness product founders break into retail faster and grow their wholesale empires with ease. As a former national sales rep in charge of growing multi-million-dollar retail empires for beauty and wellness brands, I can say that this is something I completely geek out on, and I've had the traction and experience to be able to say what works and what tends to not work so well when it comes to reaching out to buyers. So let's talk about the first thing that makes a great pitch. And a great pitch actually commands the attention of a retail buyer. Yes, so we were talking about earlier how a pitch actually gets a retailer to give a damn about your product line. Depending on the retailer that you're reaching out to, they could be seeing hundreds to several thousand pitches a week. So you've got to understand that they have to be absolutely captivated by a pitch in order to actually take action, in order to be motivated to even respond to that brand. So how do you do that? How do you make yourself important to a retailer? You have to make sure that your pitch essentially communicates how you are uniquely different from anything in the market. What is uniquely you? What can you say that nobody else can say? What can you claim as far as your product benefits that nobody else can claim? How do you stand out from the rest? A great pitch can communicate this. And you're probably asking, well, how can I do that? How are these things? Well, some of the ways that you can communicate your absolute unique attributes and what makes you completely different from everything they've probably seen before is, can it create transformation? What type of transformation do your products create? And ultimately, that's the transformation that retailers will be able to see that you can provide for their customer base. If you think about it, retailers are in the continuous business of romancing and wooing their customers with unique product lines that can create incredible physical, emotional, and even actual lifestyle transformations. So they're not just selling product, they're selling the end result. So a great pitch perfectly illustrates these benefits. It paints the picture of what the end result will be for the retailer's customers if they're using your products. A great pitch also subtly communicates how you as a product line can fit perfectly and can be a great complement to the assortment that they already have. Something to be very careful of here is to make sure that you're not pointing out ways that you can actually cannibalize sales for a retail buyer. So let's say you're one of several body care brands, just for an example. They already have maybe 4 or 5, 3 lines, let's say. Now, how are you going to supplement? How are you going to be an added purchase if they bring you on? You have to be really strategic with how you communicate this in a great pitch. Now, I walk my students through the magic formula and the actual wording of a great pitch. But if you're going at this on your own, the best way to find exactly how you align in a retailer's assortment and what gap you can possibly fill for them, that is doing your research ahead of time and making sure that you're seeing where can you fit as part of their assortment puzzle. I cannot tell you how important and how critical doing your research beforehand is. Now, what else makes a great pitch? What does that actually get a retailer to do? Well, a great pitch gets a retailer to actually make an immediate decision about you and your product line. How great would it be to be able to send a pitch and almost immediately get a response back saying, yes, I would love to know more. Yes, let's get a call on the books so we can continue the conversation. How do you do this? How do you help a retailer make a decision about you? What you do is you make sure that in every pitch, you are providing your wholesale deck, or your wholesale pitch deck is what I call it here. Basically, your wholesale deck is a presentation, a PDF file, or catalog that walks the retailer through all of the wholesale details that are involved with your product line. So these are things like your case packs, your wholesale pricing, your minimums, your minimum for your opening order, if you have minimums for reorders, your reorder and processing, fulfillment, and shipping policies. So all of these things and more are taken by the retail buyer to decide ultimately. Now they've gotten excited about your product. You've shown them what benefits you can provide. You've shown them how you can fit into assortment and add to their revenue in this way. But now they're looking to see, okay, are you a great business investment for me? Do you have everything that I need in order to say, yes, I can make money with this product line and I can see them as a partner for our store? And lastly, what does a great pitch ultimately do? It is the bridge. It is the invitation to reply back to you wanting to know more and continue that conversation. Because ultimately, that's what we want, right? Is to be able to spark the conversation and open up that possibility of working with a retailer and getting our products stocked in there. I hope this quick tip was helpful for you today. Again, my name is Mia Bell with Inspired Beauty Wholesale. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you in the next video.